Hello to the many out there listening. Before we begin, I want to ask you something. If you believe love should be more than just fairy tales, hit that like button, comment where you're watching from, and subscribe to join this community of survivors, dreamers, and truth seekers. And most importantly, share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Now, let's begin.
They say cheating is a sin, that it destroys families, ruins lives. But no one talks about the prisons we live in before we break out. My name is Sierra Monet Rivers, and this is the story of how I set myself free by walking away from a man who never saw me and into the arms of one who made me feel alive. No apologies, no regrets. I was 23 when I married Marcus. He was everything on paper. College educated, engineer, owned his home, safe, but safe doesn't set you on fire. He was more in love with routine than he ever was with me. Same kisses, same sex, same damn spaghetti every Thursday. And me, I was disappearing. My body was there, but my soul was starving. He never asked what I wanted, never noticed when I cried in the shower. To him, I was a trophy, a good wife who cooked, cleaned, smiled for family pictures, but I wasn't living. I was maintaining. I used to dream about being kissed with intention, being touched like I mattered. He used to fall asleep with his back to me. Entire winters passed without so much as a kiss on my neck. My friends called me lucky. My mother told me, he's a good man. That's rare. But a good man to the world doesn't always mean a good man behind closed doors. In the silence in our home, it screamed. I met Elijah on a Tuesday. I remember because I was supposed to be at my book club. But I sat in that cafe an extra hour, just staring at my cold chai latte, wondering how my life got so damn boring. And then he walked in, tall, bearded, the kind of man who looked like he read poetry, but could still fix a car. One look, and I felt something. I hadn't felt anything in years. He didn't flirt. He asked me what I was reading. I lied and said something profound. He smiled like he knew I was lying. That conversation lasted 3 hours. When he touched my wrist as we left, I swear my skin remembered it was alive. I went home that night and stood in the mirror and looked at myself. My reflection felt like a stranger, but under that numbness was a pulse. He didn't ask for my number, just said, maybe I'll see you here again. And I prayed he would. The first time we kissed, I cried. Not because I felt guilty, but because I didn't. I had spent so long denying myself pleasure, passion, power. That night in that overpriced hotel room, I stopped pretending. I wasn't a wife. I wasn't a good girl. I was me, and I liked her. We made love slowly, intentionally. And when he whispered, "You deserve to feel worshipped," something inside me snapped back into place. We didn't just have sex. We made truth. We made fire. And when I left that room, I wasn't the same woman who walked in. I didn't hide it well. I didn't care to. Marcus found a hotel receipt, checked my texts, lost his damn mind. He screamed, demanded answers, called me everything except beautiful. And you know what I did? I poured myself a glass of wine and told him the truth. I cheated, I said, because you stopped seeing me, because I was dying in this house. He called me a whore. I smiled, and then I helped him pack his shirts, his books, his guilt, all of it. I folded it neatly and handed him the keys to his old life. I was done living mine for someone else. He begged. I didn't budge. I watched him leave with the same silence he used to give me every night in bed. And in that silence, I finally heard myself breathe. Elijah didn't save me. I saved myself. He was the mirror, but I was the one who chose to look. I started therapy, started painting again. I danced barefoot in my kitchen. I stopped saying sorry when I took up space. I became the version of me that little girls dream of being. Not perfect, but free. I didn't run to Elijah. I built my own place. And when I invited him over, it wasn't to be saved. It was to be seen. And he did. He saw all of me. People ask me if I regret it. I don't. I regret staying silent for so long. I regret not leaving sooner. But cheating? That was the day I finally told the truth. Not to Marcus, to myself. This wasn't about betrayal. It was about awakening. And baby, I am wide awake. This isn't just a story about cheating. It's about what happens when we lose ourselves in relationships that no longer serve us. It's a reminder to check in with your soul, your joy, your voice, your freedom. Whether you agree or not, this is my truth. And sometimes telling the truth means breaking all the rules. But I live here and own it here. Share your story.
If this story moved you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is Lover's Chronicle, where every story is a mirror. I'll see you in the next chapter.